So, I got my friend a new knife.
Something very special that we found at Ace Hardware.
Nice feel for them.
How long ago did we find that? It's been quite a while though that you've had one.
About 3 months ago.
You found your first one you found here?
Mm-hmm.
When you were here? Okay, that's right. You found it here.
Then I bought
Today we went back.
one.
Today we went back and he brought me one. He likes it so much. He thinks I needed one. So we decided that we should do a review. And he's had one for 3 months now or so. So he can tell y'all about it. And this is a Milwaukee. Let's do like this. Hold it like that so they can read the pack. I'm gonna scan down the package so they can read it. We got a glare on it. Okay, we got a sun glare on it from what's out there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. It's too dark. Y'all read this damn thing here. There we go, right there. This is a Milwaukee's knife. Is it made in Milwaukee?
Probably not,
of course.
but
I bet you it's made in China. Tell me right quick. Where's it made? I bet it's made in China. If it's made in the USA,
Milwaukee Tool, Brookfield, Wisconsin.
so it's made in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That's probably close to Milwaukee.
Well,
Well, these are
Brookfield,
built in the USA.
Brookfield, right there,
I take it back. It wasn't from China.
right there.
Yep.
Brookfield, Wisconsin.
Brookfield, Wisconsin, USA. Damn sure is. Y'all see that right there? All right. Well, tell us about it. What do you think that since you've had one now for 3 months and you've been using it? What do you feel? How you feel? I mean, you obviously like it enough to think that I should have one.
Well, if you see that right there, number one, full tang.
What does that mean?
It means the tang of the blade goes through the entire blade.
Tang. Okay, so the metal goes from tip all the way through the handle.
Yes.
Okay, I see that. That's cool. I thought Tang was one of them orange drinks they had on the space shuttle.
Yes, they did. But, however,
No, not the space shuttle. That
Yeah.
first airplane that first rocket they took.
now
They
the
might have taken
other,
that shit on a space shuttle. Anyhow, yeah. All joking aside. What else? What are some other features about it that's pretty good?
it's sharp enough to cut you if you look at it.
Just coming out of the package. Really? Wow. So they used some good metal, I guess, when they made it, and they sharpened the shit out of it. So no need to sharpen this one out of the box, folks. Oh no, don't do that, dude. Oh wow. I just saw your hand getting cut right there. Just we got this ahead of time so he could open the packaging, but instead he just decided to just really risk his freaking palm of his other hand to unpackage it. So, yeah, it's a really I wish we could weigh it and all that stuff, because you know these kind of videos people like to weigh the shit and all that, but this is a really it's really, oh damn, you ain't lying, that joker's sharp. Wow. Here's a little sheath that comes with it. It's got a belt clip on it right here. Check that out. It's got a little belt clip with a backwards, I guess a backwards thing. Kind of like a barb on a hook right in there. See that? So kind of hold on to your pants or whatever.
Well, when I bought mine, if you remember, it wouldn't click in. It wouldn't click in.
What do you mean click in, like into this?
Yes. It
Wouldn't click, wouldn't. Yeah, it doesn't stay in. That was the problem that we were having with this thing, is you got the sheath that comes with it, but when you put it in the sheath, it falls right back out. All right? Okay. So that's the trick. You have to bump it into the sheath so that this, see that right there, folks? See that part of the sheath with that little opening? Whenever this part of the knife gets inside of this little opening that you can see through, that's the lock. That's what locks it right there. And on the other side also is the same way. So if you look at your knife where your finger goes down here, those little points right there are the points that lock it into the sheath. Click, just like that. So it does not fall out. So we were wrong when we were first evaluating this knife. Would you like to continue and say something else about it? Other than it's sharp as hell? And you can probably take the tonsils out with it?
I would also say that
Ace Hardware.
It's Milwaukee.
It's Milwaukee, right. Milwaukee makes this. Milwaukee Tools makes this. And you got a part number or a model number that we can tell them?
48-22-1926.
Bought at Ace Hardware, and what was the price?
$20.
$20, $19.99 or $19.87.
Which $20 is
like that.
a little expensive for a knife.
Well, not really, not for a good knife. It ain't. If
But
it's a good
it
knife.
also has a lifetime warranty.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'll tell you what, man, folks. It is really sharp.
Yeah, go and touch that blade.
I'm not touching it. I know, but I personally am not a fan of red. But that's not going to be a game changer or a deal breaker on this, because he's right. This sucker is super freaking sharp. Okay, and I'm not gonna make an example out of it how sharp it is because I don't need to. You go get you one of these, and it is super freaking sharp. Okay, now for last and all, but not worth much. What would you use this knife for? What would be your number one, say,
It's packaging.
to take apart packaging?
No.
Oh, you're just gonna give an example. Watch the thumb. Watch the damn thumb, man. Wait a minute. Whoa! Watch yourself. Well, you cut the paper anyway. It is sharp, folks. Trust me. I wish you had yours to do that with, because now you're tearing my knife up. Probably not ruining the knife one bit. But it cuts that packaging pretty damn good. Well, that's right. Anyway, but if you were to say, okay, you got this at home. You have your own. And something comes about on the farm, and you need to use that knife. What would the project be that you would go and choose that knife to grab? What would it be? What would the project? Give me a.
This is my
For
what they
instance.
call EDC.
For instance, what would I grab that knife for?
This is what I would call my EDC, my everyday carry.
Okay.
So
So use it for anything.
it's
For anything that arises, you got it.
there, clasp,
Yep. Uh-oh.
put it on your belt.
Yep.
That's it.
So for whatever
Everyday
arises, you got it.
Yep.
What would you not use it for? If you say, I'm not using it for that. If somebody said, let me see your knife, and you said, no, not this one.
Well, I wouldn't say anybody could ever touch my knife.
I know, but what kind of chore would you not use that knife for? Do you think it might not be good to use it on?
Other than epic stupidity, I wouldn't.
It'd definitely cut a damn deer's neck. I'll tell you what. If I had shot a deer and he was still alive, that definitely will do the job to finish it. Definitely. That'll cut through your tire. Well, if not your tire, but if you had a guy that you didn't really like that much and you wanted to cut his tire, I'm not telling y'all to go cut no people's tire or none of that. Yeah, don't be doing that to folks now. We get mad. Don't do that. Don't cut their tire. Okay, just leave a note, a nasty note on the windshield will do just fine. Say, hey man, I could have cut your tire, but I'm not that kind of an asshole like you. That's what you do. You tell them they're an asshole by not cutting their tire and leaving them a note. So anyhow, man, I appreciate that, dude. That's a nice gift. Thank you.
And it is tight.
It is, yeah. It's a tight and it's very freaking sharp. And I'm just trying to wonder what I'll ever use it for, because it's one of those kind of knives. I mean, I got lots of different knives, and a lot of some of them are different shapes for different tasks, right? Like you got your fillet knife, you got your skinning knife, you got your boning knife, and actually this one would definitely be a good boning knife, wouldn't it? You ain't lying. And if you were gonna, I'm not even gonna go there. This would be a good knife for, like if I said we're gonna go fishing, like saltwater fishing, and we had to do cut bait or whatever. This would be great for cutting bait because it's that heavy. It's just that kind of knife, man. It's just that kind of knife.
It feels so comfortable.
It does. It's balanced pretty good. It's balanced really good. And it's sharp as shit. And it's sharp as shit. All right.
You did that.
I did that. Oh, it's fine.
Oh, but look.
It will not hurt it.
From tip all the way to here.
From tip to ass.
Is a full tang.
That's a full tang. Yep.
So the metal goes
and the grip is molded plastic or PVC or whatever. It's probably that good ABS plastic or whatever they call it. We would have known that if we'd have read about it, but he destroyed all that.
But I've also, like, I've already bought myself one.
And
at the Ace
bought
Hardware.
me one. And bought me one.
At
but
the Ace Hardware.
What did we find out about them, though? If you go to the Milwaukee website, there's others available. They have other knives that they make.
Yes,
available.
But this one's 20, and the next step up is like
This is
150.
This is like the introductory level.
Yeah.
And then the other one
doesn't make shit.
But the one on the website from Milwaukee is one badass knife.
Well, it's got, rather than this,
it's got some different features to it.
Cuts and it's about that long.
Right.
However, most state laws.
Yep. Right. They limit the size of your blade. 4 inches. It's like 4 inches, right?
That's below that.
Hey, ladies, this is 4 inches. Or guys, that's only 4 inches. Don't cut that finger, man, because I don't want to be taking you to the hospital, okay? Look, let's not play. Let's not play. I'm going to take it away from him, okay? Because we're not going to play with this. This is not a toy. Trust me, folks. This is super sharp. I got a sunburn, folks. We went fishing this morning. We failed to take the camera, okay? And we did not catch a damn thing, so y'all didn't miss nothing. We're going to say goodbye to this one here. Thank you, William, for buying me a knife. You didn't have to do that, but I'll take it as a gesture of kindness from a friend, and I'll cherish it for my life. Thank you so much. And if y'all want one, you can get it at Ace Hardware.
Or from Milwaukee.
Or from, if you get good friends with William, he'll buy you one.